So, yesterday was the last day of Complex Con, and during yesterday, it was set for Young Thug to headline for his performance at Complex Con, and a lot of interesting things happened where I have to call out Young Thug for his strange actions. And one of those many strange things is his whole rendezvous with Teezus. I find it really interesting that Teezus claims that he is signed to YSL, which I'm not doubting because he and Young Thug have been seen in the public eye in multiple occasions, but I'm just curious as to why Young Thug would sign Teezus. And the reason I find this strange is because this is all coming from Young Thug, the same person that stands on principle, the same person that was taken aback by Gunna's actions because he didn't fall in line with that principle that Young Thug prides himself on, which is you don't do your men wrong, you don't do your family wrong. And if that's the case, I wonder why he signed Teezus when he first signed Nine Vicious. Not to mention Nine Vicious is the more popular artist, but we all know the history between Teezus and Nine Vicious. And if you don't know the prior beef between Nine Vicious and Teezus, this man Teezus pulled up to Nine Vicious's crib, took a video just to send Nine Vicious the message, "Hey, I know where your parents stay," which is absolutely insane. And since these events transpired, we have not seen Young Thug or Nine Vicious be seen in the public eye, not only in the public eye, but talk about each other anywhere, literally anywhere, in a positive light, that is. Not only have we not seen these two in the public eye, nor talk about each other positively in the public, but Nine Vicious went as far as saying, do not throw up YSL, instead throw up his new hand signed FN, seemingly dissing YSL. However, through all the controversy, Young Thug still claims that Nine Vicious is YSL, which I believe because I'm sure that there is some contractual paperwork involving the two, but in terms of what we see through our eyes in social media, it does not seem that way. And you're asking why doesn't it seem that way? Well, let's talk about how Young Thug last night at Complex Con made up a lie saying that Nine Vicious could not be there because he had a show and he couldn't make it. When whole time, Nine Vicious didn't have a show that night. What are we doing? Not only did Nine Vicious not have a show that night and Young Thug completely lied, but he also brought out Nine Vicious's top op Teezus and Diamond to perform their hit song Bada Bing Bada Boom. But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. Do y'all still think that Nine Vicious is YSL? And do y'all think that Young Thug is doing a good job at being a label leader? I mean, if we look at the way he handled his rollout with his album and everything that he's done since then, it seems that Young Thug is not doing really well in the public eye. But I don't know. Y'all let me know. How do y'all feel about Young Thug and Nine Vicious?